Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Champaign here with you, and we're back once again in the wonderful world of Power Wash Simulator 2. Continuing on with this salvage house job that we had started in our last episode. This place that looks like it has a bunch of an old airplane with it. So we got some airplane wings over there. We got the fuselage there. I believe the tail is where you'd expect it to be in the back here. So this thing is kind of messy. We're going to get right back into it. We took care of the wings and the fuselage before the nose. So we're going to maybe keep on working on just more of the engine portion of it first and see how long it'll take to do those parts. So yeah, let's just highlight one of these at a time, clearing out the parts that we've already cleaned. So let's go with the horizontal stabilizer, see what this is going to be like. So these are just all basically just big parts of the house right here, the stabilizers. And again, we're using this really nice this tri-tip nozzle on our, this is the Prime Vista Pro with that tri-tip nozzle. If we look at it, I don't know if it actually calls it that, but yeah, it's this thing is great, especially when you're shooting from a distance. It makes a world of difference. It's not as good if you're too close, but it seems like if you're standing right about here, it really shows off its power really nicely. So yeah, we're going to try and get this from about here, and it will definitely do the trick. So we should have taken care of that horizontal stabilizer. No problem. No, there's one more panel right there. Okay. So let's give that a little bit more of a spray. Might need to get up top for the rest of it, possibly. Or maybe just try and hit the heck out of it with soap. Oh, no, I don't have soap yet. That's right, I can't do that. So let's maybe hop over on the scaffold. Try and hit it with this scaffold, because there's probably some that's right on the top of it that we can't see from where we are. So maybe along the edge there, possibly. Did I actually get it there? No, I got some other random thing. That was not it. Yeah, I think I saw some stuff there. I might need to grab the ladder. Let's try. Okay, perfect. One little last bit left, and we got it. So that's done. Let's now move our way to the engines. Let's take care of them. They are up higher, possibly. Let's see. Where are they? If I was a jet engine, where would I be? It looks like it is on the top. Oh, yeah, they're way up top. So let's go all the way up. On this very tall scaffold. We're going to have to get in close on this. Can I jump onto the roof? We can. Cool. Now, again, this is going to, okay, this will actually work okay from here. Again, if you get too close, it doesn't work as well. And there's a gnome in there. Of course there is. He's just doing his gnome thing. So he's fine. Again, no achievements on this job. So this is just one. Finish it up, get $1,500, move on to the next one. That's basically what we got here with this guy. Going to do our best to not fall off of the roof while we do this here, because that would not be good. And again, it's a very colorful plane. There's probably a backstory to this plane, and I just didn't read it because I've not been reading any of this, which is my own fault. Should be definitely keeping up on the backstory, because it's all the little bits of lore. It's kind of fun. I mean, these guys do some hard work with putting all that lore together, and I've just been unfortunately ignoring it for the most part. Well, not unfortunately. I can't even say unfortunately. I've just not been reading it, so nothing unfortunate about it. It's been a deliberate choice on my part, but not because of anything that they're doing. They've done a wonderful job with all of it, I am sure. All right, gonna have to get around to the front. Can I do this while I'm still standing here? This isn't going to be the best way to go about it. Really, I mean, at some point need to like get a ladder or something to do this. Oh, and is the chimney part of this? It is. So the chimney is all part of this entire thing as well. So try and clean it all in one shot. I just don't want to move too much further down because I'm afraid I will fall off of the roof here. Although it seems like we're doing pretty good for now, so maybe I'll be all right. So we got that one. So those are good. So the chimneys are good. We probably just got to get up to the top of this. Just a bunch of gunk on the top of it. All right, that's done. Is that everything for the jet engines? That is. So landing gear. Let's go to that. Make our way down. I would imagine that's down low here somewhere. Is that on the... Oh, that's on the, right here on the railings. Okay. Very cute. So let's get all that cleaned off. Okay, and cleaned a couple things again by mistake. Don't even know what it was that we cleaned, but we cleaned something. And landing gear is done. We take a look. That's gone. So the seats. Let's check out where the seats are. They are they in the house? Can we go in? No, it doesn't look like we can. So yeah, this is the door. I know this is not the seats. I got distracted by the door. Oh, look, a chicken. And apparently each of the individual lights counts as its own thing, which is where it's getting all the additional dings from. So since there's all those dings to be gotten, I had to go and get them. Let's go and see if we can find the seats. Are they around on the other side? It's underneath. It's this swing here. Okay, got it. Got it. They turned them into a nice little swing. That's kind of cute. Really is. So let's get that. Get the chains. Chains are always kind of feisty. And can I get... I've probably got to crouch to get this effectively. And we're going to have to get on the underside of it anyway, so yeah. Lighting's a little bit of a challenge with this. And let's go around here. These have tops, they have sides, the chains are definitely going to be fussy. So let's see. There's still a little bit on that chain. All right. Is that... Nope. We're still got something here because it's still pointing at me. All right. Was that it? I think that's now it for the seats. So the tail's left, and then from there, we're just going to get into the house. So let's finish this part off, and then we can say that we've done all the parts that represent the plane. And then begin the job of the remaining 75% of the project, because this will get us to about 25% when we finish this part out, I do believe. So, or get us pretty close. Scaffold is now a bit in the way. Let's move this over. Just drop it way out there for now. We'll come back and get it when we need it. It just cuts through this gunk so nicely. I do have a couple of extenders, so that helps a bit. Just a bit. I mean, we still have an issue where we're like just too far away. To an extent. Like all that stuff up high there, we're just going to have to... Oh, wow, we are still hitting it from here. I did not expect that to happen. But we will still have to get up on the scaffold to get the rest of that there. Because that is just it's a little bit too far up. So let's grab the scaffold again. Make sure it's facing the right direction. And let's set it out on the edge here. And then aim down. Now, I'm probably up way too high. Yeah, I'm too high here. And yeah, I've got this in a bad spot. I was nowhere near close enough. So let's try this again. Basically placing it right about There, and it's rotated the wrong direction. Want the arrows closer, on the closer side. Okay, once more, with feeling. Let's go up a couple levels here. Maybe one. No, we got it from here. Let's start with this. Get a bunch of this here. And then we'll probably have to go up another level in just a bit. And then we'll have to also attack it from the opposite side. Because I'm sure that there's still some on the opposite end that we did not yet reach. So let's see. Is there more? Like little bits there? I don't see it. And let's go up one more level. See if there's any more up here that is... Oh, yeah, there's a whole bunch right here on the top. Right there, all along that. So I think we're good. All the nooks and crannies, as always. So yeah, let's take this now, take the scaffold, let's run over to the opposite side and see if we've got some stuff over here that we need to clean off. Same thing, making sure the arrows are pointing the right way. And then get this as close as we can. That should be good. Let's go up a couple levels. Oh yeah, there's a whole lot here, a whole lot. I might actually be too close now. I think I am too close. Yeah, it's never good with scaffolding placement. So let's back this off. To about there. That'll work. I do believe. Yeah, this will be great. Real good angle with this. Hopefully get the rest of this no problem. Hopefully be a lot of close enough involved in this part. So far, so good. And then we just got that part there. Hopefully it'll get it. I think that's it. So I think the tail is now done. Yep, everything with the actual plane part of this job is now finished. So now we're just going to start at one spot and make our way forward. So let's start here with the steps and see how long this is going to take. Again, 25% of the way done with the job at this point in time. So we'll see how far we can get in the course of like a half hour, because that would give us a pretty good gauge of how long this job might take to finish, just with what we've got here so far. And again, there will be times where this tri-tip is not going to be the best to use, because when we get up close here, it's going to be better to use like a regular nozzle like this. This one works pretty well for stuff like this. Because you just get, basically what happens if you get too close, it just, well, I guess it's proving me wrong, because you got to be more careful in the way that you aim it, I guess. Because you could leave, like, sections in between, but I guess if you get, like, a little swirl, it still works all right. Yeah, I guess you don't really have any reason to use something else other than this, because I'm showing so far that it's working. I mean, I also don't need to have the extenders on here, because we are this close. And a lot of what we're missing on the steps here is going to be on the underside. So we will have to go underneath and get this. There's a lot of gunk that's hiding under there. That's the one I was looking for. Yeah, when you get really, really close, that's where I think it's nice just to have the old original nozzles, I think. And when you're shooting on angles that are not, like, directly in front of you, and you're just in close quarters, then, yeah. then it might be better to use the others. But this is doing okay. Like I said, we just got to make sure that we go back and forth because it will hit in streaks, and then you just got to like get rid of the streaks that you had. So let's go back. Let's get the underside of these steps. Try that out. See if we can knock those out because there were 11 of them. And again, there's going to be a lot. What's going to be the easiest way to get these? Probably from here. And lots of crouching. Lots and lots of crouching. Lots of dirt and lots of bad spots. So let's see how this is going to do. And each of these posts is going to be its own thing too. Lots of individual parts on this job. No doubt about it. And let's try this, because we got to get up real close to this, I do believe. All right, so we're good there. And I might try and get everything that's like associated with the stairs. Again, just that way I know that we've got like all of this, and I don't move on to something else without knowing that we have everything with the steps done. It's just good to kind of keep a checklist. Or at least for me, it's been good. Just like take a big job like this, break it up into parts. Make sure you know you have one section of it done before you move on to another one. So let's go here. Find everything that's stairs. So staircase frame, staircase landing, post, rails, steps. Let's try and do all this. Make sure we have all of this done before we move on. Since they're all connected and all right here, it should make this rather simple to finish up. And then we can move on to another part once we have this finished. Just so that way we know that this is all complete and we don't have to come back and hunt it down later and say, okay, what do I have done? We're at 99%. What's the 1% that I don't have done? And what 59 things make up the 1% that I don't have done? Because that's always the way it goes in this game. That final percent has so many things that are involved with it that you still need to finish. Oh, this is actually part of the boardwalk. Okay, so that's not actually part of the steps. I'll go ahead and get it anyway, since it's like it's tied to the staircase. So after we finish up everything with the steps, we'll take care of the boardwalk next, since we're here. So yeah, this is all boardwalk that we're still working on. So maybe I'll get in a little bit closer. Get to the staircase stuff. Yeah, so these are, okay, these are still boardwalk posts. This is all still the boardwalk. That's fine. Yeah, we'll come back to this in a bit. These are staircase posts. So this is a boardwalk post. These are staircase posts. It's important to know the difference. At least in context of what we're trying to currently do. The stairs should now be done. That was the last step. So that was our 11 steps. So now we'll get all of the everything with the staircase frames and posts. Then make our way to the boardwalk and continue on from there. Yeah, lots of little stuff here. All over the place. Got to really crouch down for this. And again, these are staircase posts again. Okay, so that one's good. That is a boardwalk post. Okay, this is a staircase post. That's good. This is the frame for the staircase. Okay, and then that's the boardwalk frame. So this one is part of our staircase assembly. And at some point, we can look into getting a soap dispenser. We got $1,100. I think I need to get up to like $1,150 to get a soap dispenser. But again, at this point, I don't feel like I really need it all that much. Because we're just cutting through everything that we got here in front of us. This is not that bad. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Best way to get this stuff. It's my angle right here. Okay, that's good. Got that taken care of. Now, this is part of the frame. Okay, so that is part of the staircase. And it is done. And then these are also part of the staircase. So let's see. What is still being... Well, obviously, all this here. Yeah, there's a lot here. So let's get all that. Let's hop up high and aim down at it. Make that part a little bit easier on ourselves. So this post might still be stuff on the opposite side there. Let's check it out. See if there's something over here that is... Yeah, there's like underside. All right, so that's good. Same thing there. Lots of underside. And again, it's just finding a good angle of attack on some of this. Right, that's good. Staircase frame here. Okay. And then this post as well. How are we doing on the job? 40% now? Not too bad. All things considered, especially given the fact that we're like really focusing on like a lot of little stuff here and trying to get lots of little bits. So what is it still saying that I need? It's still pointing at something. There's some there. Okay. Some on that post. And let's stand up. All right, some stuff there, stuff there. Okay, that's good. We've still got some stuff here on this post. Again, I feel like it's on the underside. Whatever it is we got, is that it? Did we finally take care of all the staircase things? No, we have 2 frames. We have one post. We have 1 rail. So I thought we had it, but no. Let's take a look on this side. Nothing there. It must be underneath it. Like, where does it still see stuff on here? I don't know where the heck it still sees stuff on this rail here, because it's like looking at this piece of the frame, and I don't see anything on here that's there. Oh, there's some there. Okay, I saw it at the last minute. This frame, same thing. Might be up top here if I stand up here. Is it like, oh, it's right there. Is it? Yeah, that's it. And then this rail, yeah. This rail is obviously dirty. It's hard to tell again because of the glare of the sun being right in front of me. Makes it a lot harder to tell. And then this post that I just bashed my head into. Now is that all for the staircase? That might be it. That is it. So let's go to the boardwalk. Let's take care of everything related to the boardwalk, all these parts here. So the beams, floor, frame, all this stuff that we were working on before, because again, it's right here by the staircase, so might as well knock it all out, make sure we have all of it done before we move on to something else. It's amazing what a difference it makes when you handle these things in a somewhat organized fashion, as opposed to just doing everything completely random and haphazard. It makes life a lot simpler. I know you find that very easy to believe. It's a novel concept to me. I have to admit. I'm kind of used to doing things in a little bit more of a slapdash fashion. Not necessarily on purpose, but that just seems to be the way I end up working on a lot of things. Might be just the inability to stick to one thing for too long without getting distracted. There could be something to do with that there, possibly. Could be a certain issue of some sort. All right, I can probably stand up. I don't have to keep crouching down for a lot of this, I don't think. It's a pretty darn big beams. Just lots of nooks and crannies on them. That's the only trouble. Now, is this part of the boardwalk? This is also part of the boardwalk. This reminds me a lot of like that treehouse playground job in the original PowerWash simulator. Well, not necessarily treehouse, but the job in the playground where you had the big thing that looked like a house, like, or like a fort, and everything that was involved with that. Because that was kind of a mess to finish up. All right, so this is the deck. So this isn't the boardwalk. This is also the deck. But this is the boardwalk. And this is a boardwalk post. So then we'll have to head to the deck after this and clear out all the deck parts. Like this is a deck post. This is a deck post. No, this is a boardwalk post. Okay. So just trying to figure out where like the boardwalk ends and the deck begins. It's also part of it here. I wish I had a way to see things better here. I mean, I got this, so I can tell just by highlighting the dirt what we still got left. Because it is challenging on some of these, just because, again, it's like everything is dark. So it makes it harder to tell where you've still got some gunk. And these posts all being round. How dare the posts be round? And make it that much harder to clean them. Yeah, because it doesn't seem like on a lot of these, like there's a lot left. And wherever the dirt may be, it's a little bit challenging to find it. On some of them. But we'll persevere. We'll get this. I mean, it's looking pretty darn good. I think a lot of it might be on top. That might be where we got to go from here. Certainly with like the rails and stuff. Yeah, like all this, we got to go up here for this. Like all these frame parts and whatnot. Some of this, I feel like I need to stand up on the rails and then fall off of the rails. And while trying to stand on the rails, then falling off of said rails. And while I'm here, might as well stick with the posts, because again, I'll look at chicken. I don't know where there's still something on this post. It still says there's something on this post, but I can't see where it is. And it thinks there's a lot on this post. It's definitely saying there's a lot on here. It must be up high. Yeah, it's up high. I keep on forgetting that the post goes all the way up there. And so there's a whole lot to be seen there. So let's make our way back up again. Let's try hopping up on the rail here and, yeah, going like this. Again, we're a little bit close, so I'm going to switch back to this. Again, just shooting straight down now. Okay, so that's good. All right, nice. Still don't have this post. Gosh, I thought I would have this one from up here. Still a little something. There it is. Whatever it is, it's gone now. Can I do this with the green one? I mean, it does work. It's got to be a little bit more careful with it, but it does work to a degree. And let's hop back up here. All right, that's good. Now that's the deck. Okay, so this is the deck. This is the boardwalk. And then, yeah, so now everything we're shooting at here is the boardwalk again. So then from here, we'll go back to aiming at then we'll go to the deck after this. Once we know we have all the boardwalk done. Which at this point, we're probably getting pretty close. I don't know how the heck I hit that one from here. I have no clue how I did that. That was some magic there. Something I wasn't even aiming at, and I got it to ding. That was kind of crazy. All right. And this is another boardwalk post. Probably got a lot of gunk on the underside of that one, I'm guessing. So we still have 2 boardwalk posts. That's it. Everything else on the boardwalk is done, other than 2 posts. So let's try down low. See if there's something down here. There's something on this one. Let's take a look from here, see if it sees something. Oh, yeah, a whole bunch here. And again, that's the deck. Then this post, kind of high and low. Is there stuff over here? There's some there. That's not it. I mean, it's got to be something bigger. One would think on both of these. And again, this is a different post. This is a deck beam. So what I'm aiming at right now isn't even part of the boardwalk. So again, so not much there. I mean, that's all small. Same thing on this one. Not anything really there. So is it up top again? It feels like it should be. Oh yeah, there's some there. Yep, that's that. So let's try here on this one. Yeah, same thing. There's a bunch right there. Cool. So the boardwalk is done. So now let's make our way to everything with the deck. So all the deck parts, because this will be another big portion of the job here. And lots of undercarriage that needs to be cleaned on this thing. It's amazing how every square inch of these jobs gets dirty. You'd think that there would be some parts that would be like immune to dirt, but they're not. Okay, that's a house corner, so that's not the deck anymore. Okay, so that's fine. So we're going to keep ourselves focused on the deck. That's the boardwalk. That's a house corner. So here's the deck. So again, just want to focus on the deck and not move off of it. But yeah, you would think that there would be some parts of a job that would just not get dirty just based on where they are. But amazingly enough, in every job, it's like every square inch that can get dirty does get dirty. It's the weird laws of dirt physics. I don't quite know how it works, but it's something. All right. More deck there. Okay, and then we got these deck posts here. And yeah, we've got stuff on the top of those. That's going to be a little bit interesting to get. We will sort it out. We'll get it sorted. Make it happen. And again, that is a house corner. Which is different from the deck. So we got the boardwalk done. We got the steps done. We got all the airplane parts done. Right now we're working on the deck, getting it done. And then we'll probably start making our way towards house sections after that. Because again, this is the house underside. So that is different from the deck. Okay, that's done. Lots of close enough involved on that one. Halfway through the job now. And we've probably got a lot. It's probably time to start going up top and working down. Yeah, because this is the deck. There's going to be a lot on like the posts and the frame and stuff that we're going to be hitting from up here. So we'll clear out a bunch of it from here and see if what it knocks out when we do this. And hope that it gives us a number of dings, a number of deck dings. I'd be very happy about that. And we're about a little bit over halfway in, a little bit more than a half hour in on the job here. This is another one. If you had more than one person, if you had like 2 people, you could probably take care of this one without too much fuss. And with one person, it's about a 2-hour job, it feels like. And again, I really have to thank Austin for showing me this nozzle. This is really, I'm loving this nozzle. I really am. It's made a big difference in my life. All right, how much of that post can I get? All that I needed is the answer. And some of these I'm going to probably have to get out on that side there to knock some of that out. Can I parkour over to this one? Nice. Cool. Let's see if I can shoot down there and get most of that post. Nice. So much close enough. So much forgiveness we're getting on this. Tons of it. And same thing. I got to probably shoot over from here to get a lot of this. And there's probably stuff underneath. Yeah, and stuff on the inside of there too. Okay, so this post got a lot here. Okay, what am I stuck on? Stuck on this beam. Let's make our way through here. Okay. Still something on this. Oh no, that beam is good. Oh no, the post is bad. So what is still missing on the post? Maybe it's up top again. It's possibly up top. And let's see. Other stuff that it's pointing at. Let's see what we're still missing. This post, again, I think it's up top. I think I've got to be looking at it from here. Yeah, there's a bunch right there. Kind of what I thought. So that's done. There's something underneath here. Is it? Oh, it's this post over here. So I probably, again, I think I need to shoot from underside. Yeah. So I've not done that really. Same here. Got a lot that's here. Let's take a look from this side. It is this beam, and it's this beam. Maybe out from the front. Possibly. And there's some there, and then, yeah, that post, there was that all there. This is a deck beam, so this is still part of the deck here. That's clean. Something on this post. It's finally done. And then there's something on this post. Or this beam. Same deal. Where is it? What do we still got here? It's probably up top. If I hop on the ladder, I can probably find it. Yep, it's right up there. Cool. So the deck is now probably done, I do believe. Let's take a look. No, one post, one rail. So this post still has something on it. Where, I don't know. I mean, again, it's probably up high. Yeah, it's all up here. And then what rail? Is it this rail? It's this rail. Nothing underneath. That should take care of the deck. I think that's everything with the deck. So what do we got now? So the house? What are the house parts? So what do we got here? It's a lot of house parts. What do we do? Maybe the door? Let's do the door. Let's take care of that. Make sure we got everything here with the door. Where's the door? So the door frame, door surround. So that's done. And then let's go house front. So let's see, we got this house front. Front window, front wall, front eave support. Let's do all of that. Make sure we got everything that thinks it's a front part, including all these supports. And if I happen to get other things in the process, then cool. But we're going to definitely go after the things that are all saying that they're fronts. It's probably stuff above and below these windows. Yeah. Always aim high, always aim low. When in doubt, never forget to crouch. Because that will probably be a lot of what you're missing. It's just one good crouch will do it. Okay, and then this is the front wall. Gonna probably need a ladder for some of that. Maybe not. Maybe we'll be good without it. And stride an extender to get in a little bit closer on some of that. Again, those windows, I'm going to probably need to attack them from the top. I'm guessing. Surprised I actually got that one eave. I didn't think I was going to get that. Or that one. Did not think that was going to happen. Because I would have thought that I was going to be... there was going to be stuff that was going to be like on the side of it that it wasn't going to be clicking. So what do we still have that's front? Front wall, front windows, which are up above, and the front eave supports. That's those guys. So that, oh, wow, I got that. Again, no idea what was missing. What we got. So the windows in the wall. So what wall does it not like? That wall. Okay, so can I bring a ladder up here? Let's see. Let's try grabbing this. Will it let me put it up here? It will. From here. Perfect. That's all I wanted. So let's take that. Oh, yeah, we got a lot here. And again, I'm going to switch to this and just shoot straight down it here. Got all the gunk that's in all the nooks up here. Lots of gunk. And let's try shooting down. See how much of this we need to get before we get the you've done enough award. Hopefully not too much more. And again, I'm going as wide as I can. There it is. I'm going as wide as I can from here because we're like basically right on that wall. That was a lot. So the front is now done, right? I think that's it. So we've got, let's go to the underside because, yeah, I might as well get the underside. while we're at it, we'll get the corner posts because we have started those. So let's move to that. Get the belly of the beast. And then make our way up to the top of it. And we'll be at about 60%. Maybe even more. We might be closer to 70 by the time we get all this underside done. Because there's a lot of underside here. And it's very dirty. Again, somehow. Dirt always finds a way. Yeah, with this underside, this is a big part of the job here. Let's crouch down so, again, I get a little bit better coverage with this. I could not imagine trying this with a less powerful power washer. It seems like it would be a lot to try and do. I mean, maybe it wouldn't be that bad. I don't know what this would be like if you're using a medium duty or a heavy duty washer. Perhaps it would be okay, but I just wouldn't want to give it a whirl. It just seems like it would be a whole lot. And a lot of frustration that you just would not want to put yourself through. Unless you're really, really, really patient. Which I'm not necessarily. All right, let's crouch down again. Hopefully there's going to be a good amount of forgiveness on this. Now, are these all... No, the underside is all one big underside. It's not like underside panels. There's just... It's underside all around. And that was all we needed. Again, lots of forgiveness there. A whole lot of it. I will take it. Now, this is the extension underside, so we'll go ahead and do that as well. Throw that on our list because it's the underside. So anything that's underside, we're going to try and get it. Might as well while we're here. Again, we're in the neighborhood, so let's add it to the list. Oh, this is right by where the swing was. Oh, okay, cool. I know where we are from our weird angle. Extension corner posts. Let's take care of those as well. Put those on the list. Because again, we're down here, so no reason not to get it. Extension beams, let's put those on the list. Just checking more and more things. The roof is going to be fun. I can see that already when we get to that point of this job. That's going to be an interesting time when we get to there. And how high up do these posts go? Basically all the way up to there. All right, and then this is a sidewall. This isn't really what I'm shooting for, but I'm here, so let's go ahead and get it while we're here. Who's in the neighborhood of the post, so I got distracted. It's been known to happen many a time. In the underside, I'm almost positive. Yeah, I put the underside on the list. The extension underside, I put that on. That is done. Let's make our way around here. Oh yeah, there's the rest of what we got on this post. Yeah, I'm really just going after the post, but since I'm getting some of this stuff here, I'll clean a bunch of this while I'm here. Again, it's not my primary mission. It just happens to be here, and so am I. And again, we're not really getting it from where we are because we're missing a lot that's like on the top part of the nooks there. We're going to have to shoot down at this just like I'm shooting up at it right now in order to have any luck of getting the rest of whatever is involved there. Except for getting that window completely at random, which I did not expect again. Didn't think that was going to happen, but he gave it to me because it was feeling very, very nice. It's like, you know what? Let's throw Rusty a bone. And so they did. And we're on 69%. Nice. So yeah, I think we'll be like 75 when we get through all this underside stuff. Or at least it seems like we will be. All right, that part's good. Again, not really going for this all that much, not the sidewall. It's not our top priority right now. We'll come back to it. And then we're going to have to get back in the middle of all this to get what we still haven't achieved. There's a whole bunch of that's like on the underside of part of the post that we haven't seen yet. So we'll have to get back to that part in a second here. Yeah, and then we got to also crouch down. Get on the underbelly of each of these guys, because that'll probably also do a lot for cleaning this up. Ugh, this is a bad spot to be, because it can't really crouch all that much. All right, that one's good. Can I stand on the swing to shoot at this? I can. Cool, that took care of that. This post is done, so that's good. This one is not. Obviously. Just a little bit of gunk left on it. Now it's done. This side beam is not on my list. I don't think it is. Do I have that on the list? No. Side beams? I might as well. I mean, we're here again. I'm here. It's here. So what are we missing? We're missing this. And this side beam, yeah. So yeah, these are both side beams. So again, they're underneath. So might as well get them. And the corner post we do have on the list. Yeah, we do have the corner post. Now let's move this scaffolding out of the way again. Set it out in the distance for this part of the job. So we do not need it from here. Trying to figure out what on the side post still needs it. Maybe over here? Maybe bits. No, I would have thought that one would have been good. There's still something about it doesn't like, so we'll take a look. Oh, it's right there. Okay, I just saw it. We just got it. Just now got it. And then these are the, yeah, this is another house corner post. Yeah, so these are the corner posts. And then again, probably all right down there. Yep, right all through there. Again, this is just in the neighborhood, so am I. So we'll take care of this part while we're here. Just an initial cleaning. Not a full-blown one, just an initial cleaning. Maybe throw an extender on there. Because again, we're going to have to shoot down at it in order to get a lot of the remaining gunk there. That'll be when we get the roof. We'll take care of that. So what does it still think we have? We've still got something on this post. Let's not brain ourselves on it. All right, there's some stuff there. Oh, it's right here. There's a lot of it here. So that takes care of that. And then this post. All right. Then over here. That's good. Over here. Just knocking them out one at a time. Probably got to go around to the front. Yeah, a lot on the front here. Okay. Because we haven't gotten these corner posts yet. That's good. That's side paneling. So again, not part of the initial quote, not part of what we were initially shooting for, but we'll clean it while we're here. Let's maybe get this ladder out of the way here. Set it right over there for now. Okay. So that's good. Is there anything left that we have checked? No. All the things that we wanted to do, we did. So that's good. So what does that leave us with here? So this is the extension. We got 78% of the job done. And we've been at it just about an hour. So that's pretty good. I feel good about where we are. I think we'll definitely be able to finish this one up within one more episode. Let's take another look at it from here. A lot better. The underside seems like it's good. So next time around, we'll have to take care of the roof. We'll have to take care of the sides. And then we will have another job completed and on the wall. That is going to be all for this episode, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave a like. If you really liked this video, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.